Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to my Let's Play of Europa Universalis 3 Divine Wind as England. Now in the last episode we finished off our war with the Mamluks, the Egyptians, and we was declared on by Burgundy again. I'm quite liking that they're doing that because it means we're not taking any... I actually half expect the French to do it again now. Which, to be honest, will suit us. They'll site reconquest, and then we'll have a decent reason to go to war. But, if I remember rightly, for me this is only seconds ago. I'm already forgetting. But we're sending the 20th Army. That sounds so rubbish. Yeah, it'll be the 9th if I change anything. Army of France. There. I'm not normally one for naming them, but I'm not also normally one for talking to myself this much while playing the game, so I guess it's going to help if I actually do name them. But we're sending the Army of France to the Burgundian... Somebody please feel free to comment and tell me what the name for people from Burgundy is. But their capital. And we're trying to get our troops ready to come back from the Holy Land, or at least some of them will be coming back from the Holy Land. People of Crete are no longer being molested by our army because they have somewhere to go. But it's a case of having them, get back first. Burgundy strangely refuses. I mean, they've got 4 of our provinces under siege. Come on, lads, get back into our territory. Right, you are the 2 biggest ones, I don't care. Merge up. The leader... let's get the guy who can run, because you'll be able to chase people. And we'll split out... Well, at the minute that's... Army of Scotland would be the perfect size. And I forget our general names. Yeah, Wallace, you're coming home. Now let's see if we can't... is there any... Yeah, you're definitely going to be needed. Oh, they're stupidly small, but the armies of their vessels are what you're going to be most likely dealing with. Now, after doing that, we know that... If you also go to Judea, I'll stop there. We've won a siege already. And you're marching back because I put Hunt Rebels on. Wait, because I had Hunt Rebels on, did you siege? I hope not, that would be strange. I'm probably going to have to flick back and watch that video to check to see what happened there, but actually you're going to probably start mopping up these guys. It was only the smaller ones, because I'm slightly scared that they're going to dogpile on me. And if you actually go to Champagne first, it's opening yourself up to more of them, but that's the one that has the stronger siege going. Let's have a look back in Judea. And Army of Ireland will have 5 cavalry. 5 cavalry, please. And then the 10,000 for our 15 strong army. And you can't be the Army of Ireland where you are. Army of... Holly. Screw it. I'm gonna get it wrong and you're all gonna laugh at me, so just J-U-D-E-R. Army of Judea. If I have a second one here, it'll be the Army of Damascus, but I think I'm actually going to send the ships to pick up these, what were the lost army. I quite like it kept that name all that time. The Lost Army will be brought home. I say about us already getting a siege, and it seems so have the Burgundians, Burgundians, and for frick's sake. Let's. Oh, and they've dived into the battle, so we're outnumbered 2-1. But hopefully these guys can get up there in time. Worrisome. You actually sit in Damascus because that's the border. It's all rubbish land, isn't it? Yep. I know I shouldn't just really look at the base tax to see how good a piece of land is, but it's been deeply ingrained in my head ever since I remember playing the original VU3. Like the original third version of the game. But anyway, I don't know if it's still true, but any province that has a tax of 5 or higher helps your research. Any with lower hinders it, because obviously having another province increases the cost that you need to get the research, and depending on the tax level depends on how much they actually contribute. So I believe the tipping point is 5, so I prefer to have provinces of that level. Spread of discoveries. Big name. Big name, but the only things around me are rebels, so most likely. Yes, I believe the Timurid King had died. And you've dropped off, so you need to come back now. One reason why I took the. I can't remember where I said. I really need to be able to remember. One reason for taking Ladok, not just because it was a high war score, but because it was a Mediterranean port. Think how much longer this would be taking if the route was even from Laborde. You have to go all the way around Castile. This way now they can't stop me from getting my troops through the Mediterranean as much. You know, here they would be able to stop me. I'd have to come through. Still quite bad because I'm right next to them, but not as bad. Ooh, not sure if I'm going to win this. 10th, I can't see us getting there in time. No, we've lost. However, we're retreating to Burgundy, and our other army's there. In fact, if they're following, which they're not, I'd rather take out Burgundy's armies. You're still on your way. So I'm happy walking around trying to get to them. Especially if I can get to them before the morale... Yeah, the morale's still low. I think they might have retreated in there to get a good general. Ah, they've got another army! Please say that's... Oh, it's 11 as well. Okay, they've got more troops than I expected, not just because of the vessels, but just in general they've got more than I expected. You jump into here, but the battle brigade is going fine. I'm surprised they didn't call that second army into this battle. You just heal up. I'm sure you do that fine in occupied territory. Okay, battle brigade was won. Chase him down. What's the... They sieged. Ah. Calais. So they have a very small garrison. Now, this probably isn't that wise, but I'm going to split out 2 very, very small armies. One there, one there. Just to stop them resupplying, and then hopefully I won't lose them, but it just will make it easier to siege them later. Battle of Artois was won. I'll come down to Cambrai itself, so hopefully you won't need that defenceless one army. Jane the First embarrassed. the court. Oh, yeah, so it's anyone we can blame. Like, we've got a woman? Oh, yeah, cool. And we're really going into a sort of matriarchal society. Our next heir is a woman as well. Hmm. Nice to see. Let's see, siege. That's a bad siege. We've gone through the year so we can actually stop minting again. We shouldn't lose money. Yep, good. We are still making money at the end of the year. To be honest, more than what I expected, so that's good. Both them two armies are a little too big. Might as well do this. Just helps with the war score. In fact, then you disappear back up there. But you little man. Actually, both of you come down to here. The other one's being protected. It's another one where there's hardly anyone in because it's only just been done. So, yeah. Cultural assimilation. Not Cornwall. They finally realise that they're English. See, that's earlier than it happened in real life, and they still don't believe they're English. Let's wait to the end of the year again. And gah! Assault. Probably not the best idea with them that close. Pause. Now run up here. I don't think you're going to get there in time to help, but you know, you're taking ages to resupply. Jump into our own province, see if that helps. And I didn't notice he'll be fully loaded now. You come across, and you can be the army that can sit and stop places from falling. How are we actually doing? You know, we've won more battles than we've lost. We actually hold a province they don't. Out of curiosity, what war score would we need? We can't. What is the rule on taking the capital? I believe it has to be isolated. So if we release Barros, get them to release Barros, then it means in the next war we would be able to do it. But sorry, it's just Bar, not. That wouldn't be too bad. Only need a score of 17. But it would be quite nice to force them to release Flanders. If I remember rightly also, Flanders will most likely not be part of the Holy Roman Empire, which would hopefully mean that that land wouldn't join if it manages to form. Then that's like a 90-odd% war score. We'll see how it's going. I can't see why we wouldn't, but you never know, we might have Spain and... well, Naples isn't that big, but I don't know why. The Holy Roman Emperor and everybody declare war on us. Oh, the Hansa. The Hansa have taken Holstein. And the province above it, but it's always the country of it. Anyway. Let's see what we can't do. They won. Now, the more astute of you may have noticed that the map and a few other things have now slightly changed. This is because I'm a complete and utter idiot, and I forgot about hard drive space again. I've not had to worry about it for so long, I forgot about it. But I guess that's because I've been doing sort of, like, recorded them huge chunks, didn't have to do much, and then been doing sort of like one episode at a time, so I haven't noticed. Anyway, all that really we missed is I've sieged Calais. We've taken it. I mean, if you notice, the troops around here haven't even managed to get out of the provinces that they was in. And I talked about what we was going to do next time. Now, hopefully, we'll either have the short victory, which was going to be we're just going to release Bar, at which point we'll be able to annex Burgundy's capital next time, or we might actually go for Bar and Flanders being released, at which point it's more to spite them than anything. You know, might as well try and keep our enemies actually small, and it'll get us an ally, which we could do with an ally. You know, it's no ifs and or buts. We could do with an ally. I'm surprised we don't have a core on Artois. It just looks like a nice border. In fact, we might take Artois either way. Our infamy's going down, so we could maybe put up with one, and it just makes it a nice, neat, straight line instead of jucking in there. Anyway, that's more for aesthetical reasons than anything else. Anyway, this is just a quick video letting you know what's going on. In fact, we only missed, I think the video up till me having to record this bit would have been about 13 minutes long, 13 point something, so we haven't missed that much. I don't think anything will happen, it's mainly just me talking, which you're now getting now anyway, so it's the video as it is anyway. As always, I would like to thank you for watching and say goodbye. Goodbye.